Shut up and sit down.
Greetings, fellow travelers. Oblix here, back with you today from FTB Revelation. How y'all doing today? So last time we built this bad boy behind me here, the Ember Boar, and we have been collecting all of the embers. So remember, we threw coal in here, and we flipped this little lever, which I've got off right now. One cool thing is, you see the steam. Hello. Let's put our armor back on so I can jump high. There we go. You got the steam coming out over here now. When I flip the lever, it comes out of the item extractor. When I turn it off, it starts coming out of the pipe, which is kind of cool. So we can tell this lever's on. Oh, but see, it doesn't flip over to there. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Look, yeah, it has no apparent. Doesn't tell you nothing. Let's just put it to that. You got the little thingies twirling around down here doing their little job, collecting the ember, and we've got a whole crate full of it. We're also getting some of this mundane stone from soot. We'll look into that later. We're getting ember grit. We're getting the crystals and the shards. So I tell you what, let's sort this. I say sort. And let's grab some crystals and some shards like I so. And throw some stuff on the ground, because that's what you do. Oh, I guess we cleaned out some space in our crate a little bit, so we can just go ahead and turn that back on, let it cruise and do its thing. Let's take this upstairs, because I want... Hello? We want to get started using this stuff today. We want to use... I mean, we spent all that time collecting all these giblets. Let's use them. So first thing we need to make is an ember activator. If we go back to our codex and we look, we follow the path, we collected the ember, now we need to make an ember activator, and this is going to allow us to use the ember as power. Now, very important that you read this, because it tells you how to use the device, because remember, there's no interface on it. You have to go by what the codex tells you. So we want to place the crystals and shards, I should say and or, into the bottom of the device, using a hopper or other item transport method, and you'll get a fiery burst on the, within the copper cage that says "He ready to rock." So let's go ahead and build this bad boy. Pretty easy, just some iron plates, a furnace, and some copper. Bingo, a bango, a bongo, and let's get a chest. Let's get a pretty chest. And I want to get some... I want to try to stick with embers, because it just feels right to do so. Yeah. I want to go with that. So we're going to get some ember pipes and a lever. I want to go ahead and place this. Now, Embers is one of those mods that kind of like this, where it tends to spread out quite large. So we're just going to kind of put it down here for the time being. I don't know if this is where it's going to live. We're going to use this space here for now. So let's put our power. Now this is, to be short and fair with you guys, this power right here is early game ember power, and we will not be on it long at all. So don't do a lot of investment in making it pretty. But let's go ahead and place this sucker down. Boom! You see it gets taller than you expect it to. It's actually a 2-block tall. And there's your copper cage. Now we want to place the chest 2 blocks away, because we need an extractor on the chest, and a beep right there, and a lever. And I'll put this one on the top. We put the ember in here, like so. We turn the lever on, whoosh. So now we have activated ember ready to go. I like the little pulses and the little plumes and the whoosh. It's very cool. The steam popping out. Yeah, that makes it look cool. And after a little bit, after it's got all the ember in it and it's ready to cook, that will stop doing that. But like I said, we are going to go to a power source that is more efficient than this, but this will get us going, gets us started. You can pipe in from any side, doesn't matter. It just has to be at the bottom down there. So now we go on to the next thing. While the activator can refine crystalline ember, it produces only a modest amount. The pressure refinery is a means of getting much higher yields per crystal. It requires both water and ember to be pumped into it, resulting in a default 1.5 times yield from the activator. So we definitely want one of these bad boys. However, if placed on a metal block with lava or fire around it, it can reach up to 3 times yield, depending on how many hot blocks there are around the base. So, we want to do that faux show. So let's go here. We got a little craftigator over here. And now I done forgot what we're looking for. What's this goofy thing called? Pressure refinery. So we want the pressure refinery, this guy right here. Now look how easy that is to make. So why would you even bother with the one we just made? I mean, to be fair, yeah, but it is what it is. So let's get a few iron blocks. And let's grab a... I don't want to grab that. That's my only bucket of lava in there. I need to get lava piped into our system here. Why am I doing that? I want to book it. That's what I want. Let's go get us some lever. I think we got some over here. Where's my lever maker? Hello? Did I move it over here? I moved it over here. Come to me, lever maker. Make it a lever. Thank you. I might probably want more than that. Pretty sure. So, you, garbage, go away. Nobody likes you. You're ugly and your mother dresses you funny. Be gone. So, we want a pressure refinery. Now, it does talk about placing it on a metal block, yes? So, placed on metal block. Let's make sure we're reading this right now. However, if placed on a metal block with lava or fire around it. So is that around this thing or around the metal block? See, this is where I get a little confused. I mean, is this what it wants? I'm guessing this is what it wants. Something like that. I mean, I don't think we need these iron blocks, but they just, you know, it looks more consistent. So we're gonna go with that. Jump, jump! Don't miss that jump. You hurt some important giblets. Let's see. It's a bit spiky. Ooh. Make you nervous. And one more. Una más. Washa. I don't know if that gets it or none get it or what. I don't know. And without an interface, I don't even know that you can tell, which is a little annoying. Let's see. If placed on a metal block with lava or fire around it. See, I assume they're using the pronoun it properly to refer to the metal block and not, in fact, the machine, because they haven't mentioned the machine. So if they use the pronoun correctly in this, that the lava goes around the metal block, then we're okay. It can reach, but see here they use the pronoun incorrectly. That would assume this it is incorrectly. It says it can reach up to 3 times yield. Well, what is it? You haven't stated what it is yet. This is very confusing with this use of pronouns right here when you have it, like this. One of these needs to be a proper noun. Sorry, going all English. Be quiet, phone. Nobody's talking to you. So, we're going to assume we got it right. Right? Right. Yeah, right. So we'll put that in there. This is on. Make. Why you no make? Do things. Well, I'm not seeing nothing. Are y'all seeing nothing? Should it do things like that? I don't know. That's probably a bad idea. Good thing we got our living armor here to take care of us when we do stupid things, like falling into lava. See, I'm wondering if that lava needs to be up here, and that's why it's not doing nothing. Where's give me wait, where'd that moved everything around. I can't find nothing. Can't find nothing. And yes, I remember we did this in all the mods 3. I just don't remember how we did it. So we're going to size it up. Ha-ha! Now, if that were the case, then this would be doing something, right? Oh, it needs water, too. That's right. That's right. Brain damage. Okay. Okay. We got this. We got this. Don't you worry your pretty little head. How much iron are we going to lose when I do this? Breakity, 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 break. Not like we don't have 1,000 bajillion pieces of iron, but I hate wasting. Okay. So we need some water. Some water. Some water. Where did we get water? From a sink. Do we have a sink? We do not. So let's get a sink. Oh, bada bing, bada bang. Oh, why do we not have any water? Water would not have any water in the sink. I have water here. Water. Water. Give me the water. At this point in Minecraft, is it easier to get lava than it is to get water? This is a thing. This is just gonna be a thing. Put Obelix near some lava and he's bound to take a dunk. Let's see. Amber fluid. Because water is a fluid, we're going to need a fluid extractor. And we are short on... Oh, we need pipes. So let's get some fluid pipes. We'll put 2 in there. We'll grab one of those. And we're going to need a lever. Boom, ba-dam, ba-dam. There we go. Hippity hoppity. Over here. Ba-doo, ba-doo. Make sure it's fluid and not. There we go. Wrong button. So you see, you play too many different games at one time, and you tend to click on the buttons for the other games. Boom. Aha. Now we're making with the puffy. Nice. So we should be getting it at 3 times. Right? Or something to that effect. We should be getting it at 3 times yield, hopefully. Perhaps. Maybe. Mini boiler. So this is our next thing. Ember is a highly energetic substance that produces heat both when consumed and when produced. It would be a shame to let that heat go to waste. By attaching this pressure vessel to the side of an ember consuming or producing machine, you can boil water into steam for other purposes, but be aware that at high pressure the boiler can easily rupture. Okay, I want to see this. So let's make a boiler. I have no experience with this rupturing thing. This was not in the when we played on all the mods, so this is a new thing. So we can put it next to a energy producer, which is our boy right here. Is it doing anything? Does it need to be up here? I don't know. See, this is what I mean by the documentation is a bit sketchy. By attaching this pressure vessel to the side of an ember consuming or producing machine. It doesn't say how to attach it. It just is it. I mean, to me, that's attached. See, they're connected. But I don't know if that's what it means. Maybe it wants it up here. Can we get it without it falling into lava? Now, see, that looks attached too. Is it? Oh. There's no indicator to show. I'm looking at JEI. Doesn't say nothing. There's no indicator at all that it's doing anything. I have no clue. So I'm going to go with here. Because why wouldn't you? I don't know if it's actually doing anything. So we've basically done this section here. I don't know what this is. Sulfur. Oh. You don't care about all this stuff. So let's move on to here. And it looks like we're going to start here with a melter. Using the power of activated ember, you have devised a way to melt down objects. When the melter's bottom block is provided with ember, it will melt down meltable. That's too many words of the word melt in there. Too many daggum times. It's in the top. Blah, blah, blah words. Annoying mod. Just put a flippin' interface on your machines. Yeah, it really is a cool looking mod. It's just very frustrating to use. So there's our melter. Now we're going to need some more things in order to make this guy do what it do. So we're going to need a couple of blocks of space. And we got to give go-go juice to the bottom, let's say. So, in order to get the go-go juice to go around, we need go-go juice go-around things. Ember transfer. The actual manipulation of the ember you receive from your activator or other refineries involved 2 main blocks, emitters and receptors. So let's go get an emitter and a receptor. Emitter. Bada bing. And a receptor. Bada boom. And I think we need a hammer. Is it a hammer? I believe to connect these 2 devices together. So emitter would go on the device with the go-go juice. Receptor would go on the device that needs the go-go juice. And I think we need a lever here too. This mod loves its lever levers. To the best of my recollections. Whoop. Oh, about fell in the lava again. There. And I think we could click on the receptor, shift click, and then click on the emitter. Hey, he got it right the first try. Look at that. And this is what I think is cool about this mod is just the styling, the fact that it's just pulsing that ember over there like that. That's super cool. Okay, now we want to melt some things, right? So the goal is to make this Dawnstone. Dawnstone is a strong alloy of gold and copper in equal parts. So 1 gold, 1 copper. So we need to put the gold and copper in the melter to melt it. Then we put it in, I believe, a centrifuge while you have been using various metals to control the flow of ember before. Through the mixer centrifuge, you may be able to create new alloys. Yes, yes, yes. So let's blah, 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 too many words. Let's make a centrifuge. Okay, let's not make a centrifuge. What the heck is this stupid thing called? Mixer centrifuge. Okay. Let's try mixer. Oh, yes, just called a mixer here because why would you put the word centrifuge in it? Because the word centrifuge is in all the other stuff. Poorly thought out stupid things. The dumbest thing. Make it all one. Consistency is key. There we go. And we're probably going to need another lever lever because, you know, I'll grab 63 of the stupid things. Alright, so we've got to go, let's go a few away because, you know, things. Now, where do we power, does this guy even need power? If so, where does it need power? Let's see. Each face of the bottom of the centrifuge is its own tank. Okay, so there's multiple tanks in the bottom of this thing. When fluid is pumped into these tanks in a particular combination, and the top block of the centrifuge is given ember, alloy will be can be pumped out of the bottom block, or pumped out of the top block. So So the top block is power and the output. Confusing. So we need a receptor there. And from my understanding, you cannot use the same one of these. There's a way to do that later where you can merge them, but we haven't got there yet. So we're going to need another lever. And we're going to need to go shifty clicky, clanky click, and on. Whoosh whoosh, there we go. So ember be flowing. How are we doing on ember? I may need to go get some more ember. Oh, we're good. So we need to pipe out from here to here. Now this should be a fluid, right? So we need... I have fluid pipes. I don't have fluid... we need to go from there to there to there, and then we'll connect there with an extractor. Let's grab a fluid extractor. Fluid. There we go. Fluid extractor. Excelente. And we'll put you here. Why did we? What? No. Give me back. Stupid thing. Didn't want you to cook my fluid extractor. What the heck would you have cooked it into? You dumb thing. Alright, so that should flow fluids out. Now let's grab a copper and a gold and see if we can make some dawn stone. A copper and a gold. Now one thing we may have to do is run a second pipe around to this side to get the, the copper may go in one tank and fill it, and not allow the gold to go in the other tank. So let's drop a piece of copper in here. Okay, so yeah, we're getting the cooking going on. We see that the tank has nothing. And we see it gone, all of a sudden, poofed. We can't see where it went. We just assume it's in there. Okay. Because, God forbid you have an interface on your machines. So we're going to cook this one. It's really annoying that you can't see what it's doing because there is no flipping interface. Alright, that's gone. Now, what's happening? Is this doing what it's supposed to be doing, or is it sitting in the pipe? I don't see anything happening, so I'm going to assume it's sitting in the pipe. The interface would have told us that, but hey, why would we have an interface? Okay, is there something in there? There is. Okay, so we now have molten dawnstone. So we did need that little secondary pipage thing. So there's our molten dawnstone. Fantastic. Now we want to stamp, perhaps. To shape molten metal into useful forms, you have to devise the stamper. To stamp molten metal requires two parts, a stamper itself and a stamper base. So let's go ahead and make those, stamper and stamper base. Okay. Stamp. Here's the stamper. A whole block of iron. And a stamp base. Bucket for whatever reason. Fair enough. Okay. And I assume we're going to need a bar stamp. Probably of the raw variety. I'm going to guess we have to cook. And a cookerator, which I don't think I have any more. Oh, I do have a cookerator down here. Haha. Y'all haven't seen me use this yet. This is from Project Red Expansion. This is our electrotine generator. So it uses electrotine to generate power. So finally a use for this nonsense. And this is the inductive furnace, which allows you to put things in and cook as you would normally. And then this guy will kick on and turn more electrotine into more power. So pretty decent little furnace setup, especially early game. Good little use of excess bits and bobs. So now this is the stamp base. So let's make sure we go 1, 2, 1, 2, boom. So we have enough room to put pieces, parts. I'll just set you out of the way. And if I remember right, there is need of a... Okay. You are being a pain in the butt. So... Stupid flipping machine. Make me do things in dumb ways. Now, there we go. Because I think this has to go 1 block up. Like so. And now we can put these under there like so. And I think it's the top that gets the ember. Whatcha? And whatcha? I don't know if that's gonna be able to hit that. We're gonna find out. Where are my lever levers? Lord knows we don't have enough of those in use yet. Alright, so shift click on that. Click, clack, click on that. Turn it on. It will reach it. Phantasmo. Shooting around the corner. Loading her up. Alright, we need another fluid extractor. Fluid extractor. Cause we can't have enough of you. And we pull out of the top. And of course we need yet another lever lever. Ain't gonna lie, a little ridiculous on the lever levers. Just saying. Oh, that's an item pipe, you silly goofball. That ain't gonna work. Where's them our fluid pipes? There we go. Now we're cooking with grease. Now, well, that wasted no time whatsoever. Oh, and it made us 2. Look at that. 2 Dawnstone. So, let us if I get a hooper, and I don't know, this isn't. Oh, y'all are gonna want me to do all embers, aren't you? Because I said I would do all embers. And y'all gonna hold me to it. Y'all gonna yell at me if I don't do all embers. Okay, fine, I'll do all embers. Item extractor. All I wanted to do was science a little, and y'all are gonna yell at me. Okay, chest. Boom, bam. And copper. Let's get 16. Gold. Let's try 8 first. Yeah, let's try 8. Can I... What I wish to know is, can I... Oh gosh, give me the stupid dumb thing. There. Can I do this with this? Yet another stupid lever. Can I do this and have it make magic? Can I automate this thing? Notice he's not taking any ember. So I assume he hasn't gotten all the metals yet. Yeah, it looks like he's still got 6 copper ingots. Wonder why no ember's flowing into this thing. Tank is empty. 4 ingots. So we definitely should have stuff going on over here. This is on. I don't see any go juice going in here. Ah, now we got the 8 gold. Okay, so it processed all 8 copper, which is why it hasn't done anything yet. Now it's got gold. Now see it's getting ember. And you see that produced. Okay, Phantasmo. So what we need now is a way to catch all that stuff so it's not just spitting it out in the world. So where's our little book? Breaker, what is this? Copper cell? Copper cell fulfills a very simple purpose. Ember storage. Okay, don't care about that right now. Automate breaker. Nope, 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 nope. No. Wait, wasn't storage like way up here? Something called a bin or something like that? Oh, well, I'm thinking about it. Let's get all this. Has this done anything? No. It's just sitting there looking stupid. No. There's some form of storage you can put on this thing. This is how to split embers. And there's like a bin or a box or a something. Does it say on the stamper? You may place a bin beneath the stamper base and automatically collect the products. That's what I'm looking for. So let's go bin. Oop, I'm not going to have one already, Obelix. Come on now. Bin. Lots of iron. To probably not hold very much at all. And let's go copper. Let's do 16 this time. Gold. And we're going to drop the bin below the base before we even get started, because we're smart like that. Boom. Bin. I assume we can pull out of the bin, maybe? Is that a thing? Because that would be cool if I could pull it out and put it in a chest. That'd be worthwhile. Let's try. Science! Okay, we don't need all these lava buckets. Ooh. I should put it in. Get in there, like you saw. Yes. Okay, boom, and a bam, and a boom. And your fluid pipe, don't need you, don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. Item pot, we do need. We need an extractor atom. Extractor, and we need a chest. And I should be able to put this, if I put this here, let's put our lever down here and just turn it on. And then we should be able to put the pipe here and the chest there. And then we can just fill all this in. Like so. I think this will work. I don't know. Let's science it up. To start with, I'm going to put 1 gold and 1 copper so it cooks quicker. We should get 2 dawnstone out of it. This is not the quickest cooker in the world. Nice. So I should be able to just go bleep, and we should end up with 32 dawnstone. Alright, everybody. Well, we got this automated, and it is cruising along. Capable of producing all the dawnstone. We're halfway there to our 32. Go ahead and just toss those 18 in there. But yeah, so we have progressed in Embers quite significantly today. Don't know what we're going to be doing in the next episode. We may stick with Embers. We may move on to something else. You guys know I like to mix it up a little bit. But I sure do appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me as we get Embers. Oh, let's get on in. Get out of our fancy suit and let that dang air out. It's getting a little stinky. I sure do appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me as always. And until next time, y'all get out there and make some noise. See ya.